Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. Good morning, grand rising to you ladies. So yes, I know this is not the Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel, and I wish I could actually upload this video or live this video on both channels simultaneously, but I don't know if I can. If I can, y'all let me know. But first I want to say Merry Christmas to those who celebrated, happy holidays, grand rising in every way. So today I'm making a request from my daughter. So request from my daughter are her Christmas breakfast, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute what it's going to be. It's all vegan, you know, we're vegans. My daughter's been vegan from the day that she was born. She came in vegan. We definitely do some junk food vegan when we first came into veganism, which is great, and we're going to do that today. So maybe not all the best stuff, but you know what? It is the best because we feel good about it. So that's the thing. Hey, Unc Neb, happy holiday to you too. So y'all, you know when I wake up in the morning, like I need to do things differently, right? So I want to show you my couch. If you remember this beautiful like spread, I'm gonna call it like a bedspread. Or covering. And I got it from the store that was going out of business in Chapel Hill, North Carolina called Twig. And it was in the same strip mall that the Whole Foods is in Chapel Hill. It's a wonderful eclectic store, things from around the world. And I absolutely saw this, fell in love with it, got it for nothing. And I've decided to put it on today. And I want to just remind you that everything you have really goes with everything you have. Like if you really like a certain kind of style or colors, you can continue to keep changing things around and it always will go. And also I was thinking about that too. Like y'all, don't be afraid to change up your space. See, your outer space is really representing your inner space. So when you're changing your outer space, it's because your inner space has changed. And most of us change continually. We think we're staying the same, but in actuality, we're really not. We're continually changing, especially if you're conscious. We're talking about not just being deliberate creators, we're talking about being conscious deliberate creators. I heard that term today, and it made not just deliberate creators, not just deliberately creating. In other words, we're creating all the time, and all the stuff you don't like that's in your life right now that you created, it was not deliberate. That's why you don't like it. When you deliberately create, you're knowing what you want, and you're putting out in the universe what you're wanting. But when you're consciously deliberately creating, you're conscious when you're not. When you're not in the vortex, you're conscious when you're being negative. So you're catching the negative thoughts or ideas or feelings, more importantly, before they gain momentum. Before they gain momentum. That's what makes you more conscious. So now it's not just, deliberately is like, I did that, when you know that, you did the good things that's in your life. And deliberately, I did that. Now that's where consciousness comes. When it's not so good, but you understand you did it. So now the consciousness actually really comes in when all you're creating is what you want. That is conscious, deliberate creation, right? And so I feel like even in decorating, when you wake up in the morning, the reason why 2 or 3 times a week, or at least once a week, I'm changing things around in my space is because I am reborn again. I am new again. And so that new me is on a vibrational frequency that is new, which allows me to consciously create and in a sense, physically manifest the conscious innermost thoughts that I have within me. Are you following me on this? I hope you are. So and when I changed one thing, you change it all. I brought these pillows that were upstairs back down. I actually had the green pillows. If you remember, there's some green pillows. I had these 2 still left, these in Decor symbol pillowcases, and I did that. I put that on, and then I took my Throw by Maya Wallace. It's everything. I use it every day, and I felt my little girl today come in, and so I put her here. She was somewhere down there, but now she's here. And then I had this, this beautiful cotton was on the ground, and now it's back here. It was here first. I put it on the ground, so I switch it all the time. The reason why, too, I keep the cotton around, it's funny how, some people get, like, really offended, viewers, when they see the cotton, and I get it, I understand, so I'm not even mad about it. But you would be so surprised that the 3 Southerners that have come to my home, born and raised in this area, whether it's Raleigh or Durham, or some part of North Carolina, have never felt cotton before. Some have never seen it up close before. Some have never seen it at all. And they all want to touch it and they all think it's beautiful. So sometimes we don't really know that a lot of times you are giving people and allowing people to have experiences they would otherwise not have but always wanted to. Sometimes we keep things from ourselves, our people, that actually could help us to grow and to learn, but we're afraid. So I want to say, let's start the thank you, Soji. Let's start the new year off with no fear, in the sense that we're going to do the things that feels good to us at the moment it feels good, and not worry about the rest, knowing that maybe if you can see and live long enough, you'll see the blessings that's revealed from that. So also I had, like I said, I dry my roses, so once they droop, I cut them off and put them here. These are actually drying, and I just put it because I didn't have candles in my Himalayan sea salt lamp candle holder, so I put those in there. So anyway, feeling brand new. Let's talk about what's on the menu for the baby today. It's supposed to be breakfast, but it's gonna be lunch now because she's still asleep. So in here I have red onions, garlic, and you can't see it, but there's some orange bell peppers on the bottom. And today, instead of cutting the garlic, I used a garlic presser, which I love. And then here is spinach. We got some fresh spinach from Whole Foods, organic, of course. Yesterday from Whole Foods. So I do this thing. Let me show you. And then here is tofu. It's curry with turmeric in it and some spices and seasonings. So I take this tofu, the spinach, and this is like the scrambled eggs, if you will. So I have a tofu spinach medley with the onions, garlic, bell pepper. Very simple. My daughter requested pancakes. So I've had this since the other house. Whole wheat buttermilk pancake mix. Of course, I make it vegan style, and it just tells you what to do. And so anyway, I'm making the pancakes for her. And then this is our maple syrup that we got from, I'm sure we got it from Whole Foods, which I know that we would, and we did. And so here's the pancake mix already ready to go. And then this is some fake bacon, smart bacon, meatless veggie bacon strips, which I used to love this when we first became vegan. When my daughter was little, because she was always vegan. So, and then this is the bacon itself. I put it in the freezer yesterday, so I'm kind of waiting for it to thaw out a little. And then I think we're going to have some orange juice, right? So I want to show you like this idea of going with the flow and not feeling guilty and don't feel bad about going with the flow. So I'll tell you, my daughter's here. So now y'all know my refrigerator and being single has never been, or my cabinets this full either. We got snacks upon snacks, snacks and other more snacks, and there's just snacks galore up here, which, but these are raw cookies actually. There's a raw raw and vegan food restaurant called Living Kitchen in North Carolina, and they actually create their own cookies, make their own cookies, and they sell them at Whole Foods. So I try to, do better, but everything, is still vegan, but it's just, look at this. Like, I just want to show y'all the jam-packedness of having my daughter here. I don't eat cereal, so we know that's hers, organic honey nut O's. And then, this bread. Now, I do indulge in this bread. This bread is from a place called Fresh Market, a supermarket here in North Carolina that I love. And then these cookies are for my daughter. They're not raw. They're chocolate chunk, but of course they are vegan. So wait, let me show you the fridge, because you got to see. Now my freezer usually has nothing in it, but we got these dairy-free coconut milk sandwiches, like ice cream sandwiches, but we don't do ice cream. So, and then my daughter loves these strawberry fruit bars. And then she found yesterday when shopping with my daughter, this dipped mocha almond fudge, almond milk, dairy-free. And then here I keep my vegetables that I chop up with the ends of vegetables. This is for my vegetable broth, because y'all make nice soups, which really kind of turn to stews. But normally there's nothing in there. There's actually spaghetti in the jar. Okay, my refrigerator ain't been this full since I got here. But things she like, this cheese here, if you want to go vegan, deliciously dairy-free, this provolone style, because they didn't have the cheddar, so delicious. Love it. These are raspberries and blueberries here that I use for my smoothie. All of these are fruit that I'm going to use for my smoothie, because I want to show you there's apples, fruit. It's fruit that was turning but I'm gonna use it for my smoothie. My daughter said, "Mommy, I want sandwiches." So there's these deli slices, oven roasted, original recipe, savory, plant-based, like bologna, if you will. This is by the company called Tofurky, and this is another just veggie bologna that we had. Love, locally made, right here, Asheville, North Carolina. Roasted garlic hummus. This is the best stuff hummus ever. It's gluten free. It's vegan. Onions. My daughter's. This is my daughter's liquid iron supplement, and then this is some wonderful mustard that I found yesterday because we made sandwiches. And then we got, my daughter likes eggs every once in a while, so I got her some organic eggs, tofu. I love, these are so healthy for you, your organic alpha radish sprouts, because I'm gonna make a nice salad. And these are some bananas that are turning, but these are great to use. Oh, go ahead, Happy to be nappy. I wanna make my own hummus. I like that. Cool, girl. These are some really turned bananas that I'm gonna use for a smoothie. And here is the bell peppers that I bought. And here's some smoothies. Smoothies now, oh, go ahead, Armand. And this is spinach. That's spinach, and then leftover pasta my daughter made, leftover food. That's broccoli, that's collard greens. We got a lot of stuff in here. That's probably some more spinach, kale, just a whole, you know I do my vegetables. You see it's jam-packed. Different kales for salad, for the stew. And then some orange juice. This is the cold pressed orange juice from Whole Foods. And then my daughter, stuff you won't see what I have, but I'm glad we do have it. This is my daughter wanting her almond milk. I showed this on my home decor when they sold this they sold this cute, spectacular ginger beer, which is not liquor, y'all, you know. I got it at the home stores, TJ Maxx, but now Whole Foods sells them. And some organic ketchup. What is this? My daughter loves cornbread, y'all. She is the cornbread fiend. And then these is like the vegan stick butters. And actually you can see it here, Earth Balance. This is a spread. It's the same thing, or the butter. So we are working it. I'm just gonna show you because you may not see my cabinet is full again. What other stuff? This stuff, I found this no soy free from Fresh Market, and then I got some coconut oil because I love to have food and cooked in that. And this is just the spices I use, general spices. And up here is, of course, I got my organic coconut milk. This is how, when I make my Ital stews, I like to say, or soups, this is the coconut milk that I use. And this is my daughter. She likes the tofu miso. She likes the ramens with the organic noodles. And then of course I got some honey from my oatmeal. And then my daughter told me that this is the best tomato sauces that by Raoul's, that she said this is the best tomato sauce for spaghetti ever. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. And then I guess I got some crackers up there and little things. But right now I'm gonna get down. We're gonna have us some delicious breakfast. She hasn't gotten up yet. She can open up her gifts that her family sent from New York. But let me show you my gift that my family bought it. It was on my wish list. It is the new Vitamix. Let me just get it out if I can easily because, you know, I put the top on. So you're going to have to hold on with me because we don't want to, yeah, okay. So let me show you. So this is I'll say the new Vitamix. It's a smaller version. They really thought about it. So because they wanted to fit underneath people's cabinets. So it's the smaller version of the Vitamix. So here's the cup. And then this is actually the machine. I haven't used it yet, so y'all gonna have to hold on. I'm sorry you're in the dark. Let me let you be in the dark for about a hot second. And then, okay. And this is the Vitamix. So it's a little smaller. It's a lot less weighty, so it doesn't have a whole bunch of weight. And it is my new Vitamix for my new home. I'm so excited. I had a Vitamix, you know, a white one, and my sister, I gave it to my sister when I stayed at her space for 3 whole months. And then the last one, was Warren's. And so now I got my own. So yeah, it's on now, y'all. So when my daughter leaves, and I do the clean out from all this kind of soy foods, you know, when I say I eat, or I'm not eating as healthy, mine is not so much I'm eating meat or fried foods. It's that I'm eating soy or, you know, things of that nature. Maybe pancakes, whatever. It might not be that unhealthy to most people, but so what I do is I clean out. So now I can look at my Vitamix. I'm so excited. And you know Vitamixes is not cheap. Even that one was $300 to $400 or more. So I'm just so thankful to my family for getting it for me. So yeah, I wanted to wish you all a happy holiday, many more that are happy. Happy day. For those that didn't watch the video yesterday on love, and for those that did, I want to thank you. First of all, I got much more to give you, much more. Don't forget, ladies, January 1st Sunday, 2019, we are doing our sexology class, our 21-day divine feminine courses that I'm teaching in 2019. It's going to be on, beautiful. I'll have the whole schedule up of all the months of 2019 of the different courses that we'll be offering. And also this Sunday, y'all, this Sunday coming is the last masterclass of 2018. It's called Passing Down the Wisdom. Any questions you have, I will channel the answer for you from Spirit. So that's $47, and all links will be in the description box. Let me just say good morning. Hey, Unc. Hey, Elizabeth. Good morning. Hey, Sharon. Don't you love that tiger print on the couch? I love it. Thank you, darling. Great, beautiful day, Lisa Marie, and the sisters and the sisterhood of goddesses. Thank you, Unc Soji. Thank you. Greetings to you, darling. Beautiful. Thank you, Unc Sharon. Beautiful day to you, dear sister Unc. Blessings to you. Thank you. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning to you. Happy to be nappy. Hey, Nefertari. Thank you for sharing your sanctuary, Queen. Healing most certainly dwells in your holy space. Thank you. Hey, Miss Daisy Gates. Good morning to you. Cotton is actually beautiful. It's so beautiful, isn't Daisy? Soji, thank you. Daisy says, growing up in Miami, there was an elder who grew cotton. Oh, really? In her front yard. I was like, wow, very magical to see cotton as a plant. That's exactly how it feels, Daisy. Magical. I make my own hummus. Happy to be nappy. I'm going to do that. I appreciate that. Happy Kwanzaa. Yes, happy Kwanzaa to you. Tomorrow starts the first day of Kwanzaa, which is Umoja, which is unity. And we will definitely be talking about and creating our Kwanzaa. I'll create some Kwanzaa videos for you as well. Smoothie right now. Good for you. Girl, those coconut ice cream sandwiches and bars are the business. They really are. You have a great variety of healthy eating. Thank you. Yes, I love the Vitamix blend. Isn't the bomb? Happy to be nappy. Hey, Maxine. I'm becoming a vegan for 2019. Happy holidays. Good. Keep watching the video. We'll have a lot more. I want to do a lot more cooking videos, and I want to do a lot more raw food videos when I do raw in the spring and the summer, and just talk about health. And we're going to do a whole 21-day course on food, and then we're going to do a whole 21-day course on movement, because I did my yoga this morning, y'all. Oh, yoga, yes. Hey, Truth Seeker Detroit in the house. Thank you from the D. I am Goddess. Good morning, beautiful. Soji, something about the chair in the corner, broken wicker, seems comforting on the patio. So which chair in the corner? Oh, the one. Girl, yeah, that one, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it would look nice on the patio. I'll just have to be the only one that could sit in it. That's the thing. But yeah, I love it. I agree with you. It would be very beautiful. Agreed. All right, ladies. Thank you, Queen. I'm looking forward to all those videos. Good. I'm so glad. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm really loving the kitchen, loving food, because it is the truth. You want to talk about a high vibrational frequency. You want to talk about staying in a high vibrational frequency, being in and with your vortex and really manifesting. I think that it does. I do the best manifesting in the past, and because I don't want to declare anything and make it the truth for all the time, because as you grow, the way you manifest grows as well. But when I eat well, and when I do my yoga and meditate, because meditation really is the key, I definitely can hear the universe or the creator or my higher self or source giving me those impulses, like, oh, do that, and following them. But right now, I'm just in such a peaceful, happy, joyful, loving space right now that nothing can stop. Nothing, I mean, there's, pauses in my vibrational frequency, but I'm being more conscious of them. And this is what I asked myself. So somebody yesterday, remember, yo was talking to you, I had this question, it was a good one. You were saying, you made a comment about this idea, because I used to say that too, like, so you're saying that I don't need to go back to the past to fix it, or go back to the past and say, oh, this is what I did wrong, and this is what I did that I didn't like, or this is what my thinking or feelings produced. Let me go back and figure it out. Let me go back and heal it. Let me go back and think about it. And I'm telling you, don't do it. I understand, because I'm with you. I'm like, wait a second. Somebody said, well, going back and seeing where I was, helps me to move forward, right? African concept, right? Going back and seeing what I was. But I'm saying, why can't sin cold for me and go back and fetch what was lost? The goodness that was lost. If you're going to go back to the good. I understand that knowing what you don't want helps you to know what you do want, but you already sent out the rocket of what you do want by experiencing what you don't want. So you don't have to experience the feeling of what you don't want, because every time you hold the feeling of what you don't want, even when you're thinking about things from the past that you didn't want in hopes to feel better, how could you go feel better? How could you get there from there? See, that's what I gotta work on it too. Don't get me wrong, y'all. This ain't easy. I'm not telling you that, because sometimes I say, no, when I think about the things that back in the past and where I was and kind of, if we want to say how I messed up, it makes me feel better. The question I will ask you to ask yourself every day is, does it? Does going back to the past, even if it makes you feel a little better, does that going back to the past and thinking about the things that you didn't do well makes you feel better? Or does thinking about what you want, does that make you feel even better? So I'm saying, if that goes back makes you feel better, okay, go back. But if seeing what you have and creating what you want makes you feel even better, go with that one. Just continue to go to the feelings that make you feel so dang good that you don't have to go back. Because everything you want because you believe that the having of it is going to make you feel good. The thing is, if you can't get to the good place until you get to the good feeling. So you got to think about things that make you feel more good instead of less good, or somewhat good, or kind of good. I hear you. I want to go back sometimes too and say, no, I'm going back to see how far I've come. I'm going back to see where I've gotten to. But the universe manifestation says you don't really have to. You could if you want to, but you don't really have to. You don't have to go back to the old to see where you went wrong in order to go better, only because every time when you were in something you didn't want, you already sent out what you did. So if you want to get to the point of what you want, why go back there when it's actually right here? It's in the feeling that you're feeling right now. That's the most important thing. So anyway, if you want more, we are doing a sexology class, $97. So I decided to give you an end date. The end date for the $97 course, Sexology, which will be $147, the original price, starts January 1st, Sunday. It's going to stay $97 to December 31st. You probably knew I was going to do that. December 31st. So now you can feel good about, you'll have a paycheck possibly, or have time to get up the money. $97. It ends at midnight, December 31st. Then the Sexology course, 21-day Divine Feminine, or AKA Intensive, will be off sale and be $147. So you have to the 31st. But this Sunday, the 30th, is going to be a powerful masterclass. I hope you're there. If you like this video, please subscribe, please share, please comment, and please like, thumbs up, please. I appreciate it, and share for sure, because the videos have been getting a lot of views. You've been passing them around, and I really appreciate it. So let's go back a bit so I can get the rest of the comments, and then we're going to get this show on the road. Yes. Yes, Maxine says, thank you, Queen. I'm looking forward to all those videos. You're welcome. Monique, good morning. Takia, as you grow, the way you manifest grows. Yes, beautifully said. You got it. Yes, when I clean out the food and eat clean, I have more clarity. No doubt. No doubt. That's what we're going to do, a whole food so-called divine course, so 21-day course. Melanie Rich says, I'm happy for you. That's awesome. Beautiful space. It looks peaceful. Thank you. Beautiful home. Thank you, CJ, Amila. God is in motion. Greetings from I wish I knew how to say caracal. I believe it is. And thank you for being here. I love you for it. Much love to you. Melanie Rich says, I have cotton in my room too. You go ahead, Queen. Monique says, a year ago today, my mom made her transition. But strangely, I feel such peace today, Ashe. I think you talk of ancestors has been helping me over the last few months. Thank you so much. I love ancestors. I love yours. I love mine. I love where they are. I love that they're waiting for us. I love that life is eternal and that really when you really get this whole idea of being happy now, a lot of times it's when you transition. So you never have to be sad or be sad for them. They're really in a very, 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 very beautiful place. They get it now. They really, really get it, and they're living in holy bliss. So give thanks for that. And so I send out ashes to your mother on this day. Lisa Marie, your plants are so gorgeous. I love plants. Thank you. They're doing well. Yes. Long live the spirit of Queen Mother Tubman. Yes, yes. And you see she is right there. Yes, indeed, Melanin. Quaya says, for me, it does. I can see where I messed up and never do it again. So that's good. So let me just say that. Okay, I understand that. You can see where you messed up and never do it again. But you're not probably, let me say this what I'm thinking, but I don't know, okay? Keep moving forward. Yes. I felt that too. I feel like, oh, going back, well, it makes me go back and look where I've been to never do it again. But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you about me. I've done all that going back, and I did it again and again and again. Let me tell you, you're probably doing it again. You just got a different face. He looks different. She looks different. Situation looks a little different, but it's the same, coming from the same core place of something wrong. I wish I could tell you that all the journal writing from the past relationships or the past upsets made me not do it again. But when I go back and think about the first time I even understood about looking back, I can say in those 20 years, I did it again and again and again and again. Be honest with yourself and go back and say, did I really stop doing that? Or is it different places, different spaces, same situation? Just when I'm talking about going deep, this is what we teach in the Blackberry Beauty Academy. It's like, look again. Did you really not do it again? And how many people right now can admit, when I look back at the life that I've lived, I've done the same things over and over again. It just manifested slightly different ways, but it really was the same. So all that healing and all that work I did, I still created relationships that were not in sync with what I said that I wanted. I still created situations and things. I've never looked back and not did it again. If anything, looking back may have kept that vibrational frequency in my consciousness. And that frequency, by looking back, you're feeling that thing. You may think you're looking back to move forward, but in actuality, most of us don't. We feel it as we're looking back. We're having to feel it. Why waste time in the feeling of negative emotions when you can use your time to create new emotions and feel good now? Just think about it. When I'm actually honest with myself, the looking back never made it differently. Now for me, I'm thinking about, hey, you know what? I'm a perfect person in a perfect place. Now is important. None of that happened before is important. What I'm saying to you is, don't think because you're not looking back that you're not making progress. None of that happened before is important. What's happening now? What's happening now is keeping that vibrational frequency high. And if you keep your vibrational frequency high, that means you're in a good place. If you're in a good place with a high vibrational frequency, you're attracting more good places and more high vibrational frequency. I'm saying there's many paths to your enlightenment. Why would you go back to find your enlightenment when in actuality your enlightenment could possibly be in the now and in the future? Why would we go back to find our enlightenment when our enlightenment could be right here? Because we're creating it now. So if you want to go back, I think it's a slow route. I'm not going to go to a place I really want to go to, a place that I'm right now that I like, and then I'm going to turn my car around and go backwards. But wait a second, why would I go back when I like where I am now, or where I am now is creating some beautiful new things? Why would I take my car back to go backwards when I'm in a spot that I love? Or I'm in a spot where I can change things, or I'm in a new spot. Why would I go back to the old spot when I'm in a new spot? The new spot is the newest spot of creation. Future creations, too. What y'all thinking? Okay. I'm saying, I love talking to y'all, but y'all should come to the class. It's more structured, and you would get it in a different way. I promise. Okay. Yes, happy feelings, God, goodness. Yeah, keep moving forward, Sister Kia. Melanie Richards, yes, goodness, happy feelings. Unc says, Quayer's diary, I do that too. This home is full of tranquility and peace. This is very good for meditation, clear mind, focus, and prayers. Ashe, CJ Amila. Jamila C. Jamila, thank you. 7. LaShondra, hey, good morning, queens and kings. Merry Christmas to you too. Wow, Queen, your home is so beautiful. What a wonderful way to wake up to see all this greatness. Ashe. God said I had to go back to find out how those things affected me today. It helped me understand how and why I have the liberation, joy, and freedom today. If you need to go back to see how you were affected. If you are affected, do you know that you're affected? Isn't that enough? Okay, I'm gonna go with y'all. Yes, for me, recognizing flaws, happy moments. What did I do to feel that? I say I was taken back. I didn't intentionally go there. Spirit gently walked me back and reminded me of who I am. That's fine. If that is working for y'all, y'all keep doing it. I don't have no problem with it. C is S. I look back sometime and can't believe I really was vibrating that low. But you know what? At the same time, do you need to look back to see how low you were vibrated? Because when you see it, you stay in that vibrational frequency. What I'm telling y'all is, why do you feel like you got to go back to create something new? Do you think that if you don't look back that you're not going to move forward? Because I feel like you'll think that, and I don't think that that's true. And that's the reminder. Okay, Aman says, so how do you handle reconnections with old friends? So it's okay. Okay, we'll get there. Merry Christmas, Delisa, and lovely home. Embrace all. Thank you. Yes, it's no longer the route. I'm excited about sexology, y'all. I want to explain what I mean in my teachings. Okay. I just read something that said and explained you cannot heal trauma by talking about trauma. Trauma alters the brain. Come on, girl. Thinking and talking about the trauma solidifies the pathways of the brain. There you go. See, I'm not a scientist, but science helps people. Thank you, Melanin. Continuing to talk about this for years or decades only makes these pathways stronger. It is my belief that it is how trauma becomes an identity. Queen, thank you so much. It's hard, isn't it? Somebody said, I love it. Why do we fight for our limitations? Why do we like to, fight for our limitations? You don't need to go back to move forward. Because when you'll find is if you really do that, you're going to say, look at some of the things you're doing now. You're going to see like, wow, I'm still hurt. A lot of what we do is we move ourselves out of the situations that hurt us. And of course, if you're not in contrast, if you're not in the so-called negative condition, you looking real good right now. You could say anything to anybody. That's why people who don't have a man have the best have the best advice of what you need to do with your man, because they're not in it. That's kind of a false. That's like, I'm happy because I'm no longer in a negative situation. It's not that I'm happy because I'm happy. I'm happy because I'm no longer in a negative situation. So that means that can you hold that happiness when negative situations come upon you again? Probably not. It's not enough to say I'm doing so well because I've eliminated the negativity. In a sense, you didn't. It's still there. You're just not in it. That's step kind of one is understanding contrast, but not living in it. I have to disagree with y'all that I see it too. Oh my God, when I was meditating 30, 40 days, doing all these 30, 40-day challenges, you couldn't tell me, no, I could do the best videos, high flying disc. Soon as I got out of that and entered back into a relationship, I was the same little girl. I was the same. Or you think, no, now I'd be like, nah, you can't say nothing to me. F him. He said one thing I didn't like. Well, you're bitter now. Now you're angry. Now your heart is closed. Do you think that means that you solved your problem? You did not. You did not, ladies. And I'm going to be on you. I'm relentless. I'm relentless in my message today. You're going to have to feel love in all aspects of everything. You can't hide from hurt because then you hide from love. And a lot of you are hiding under the guise of self-care, hiding under the guise of it's all about me, but really, it's really not, because where it got you into all about me was being about other people. You're going to always have to interact with the world. How do you do it where it's not upsetting to you? How do you do it that people comments is not going to bother you? How do you do it when the low self-esteem continues to show up in your bliss? How does that happen? Because you're looking back, because you're not thinking of the power of now. The power of now is everything. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Yes, yes. But I love y'all. I love the conversation too. So I just want you to know. I love your call and you rock it. Out smash it. Thank you, Delisa. I love your lessons, lady. Bless, speak, teach. Thank you, Delisa. Truth to power, relentless. Yes, thank you, Queen. Damn, says Melanie Rich. God says, I'm about to arrange a sister circle in North Carolina this spring. We need to go deep with this. Yes, Queen. Good dawning. Yes, Goddess. BB Joe says, good dawning, Queen Sister. Good dawning to you. Bring us out. Yes, Delisa. I love the word, the O-U-T. You said bring us out. You loving it, and I think you all are. I think you're all. I think you're like, I'm fighting with Lisa Marie, but it's not that I don't like her. It's not that I don't know that I don't believe what she's saying. I'm saying I hear y'all. It's a hard concept that my pain is not going to teach me. It's a hard concept that what I've been through, just acknowledging that I've been through it, is going to be some teaching. The only way I can acknowledge that I've been through it is to help somebody else understand that I'm just like you. Now, if you want to use it for that, look, I'm just like you. But in actuality, no, you're just like me. And we are at a higher vibrational frequency. And we're learning to maintain it. We're learning to follow impulses. We're learning to go within. Meditation, the quieting of the mind, will allow you to have an impulse that will lead you to everything you want. But sometimes the leading is not direct. That's why you can't see it. I could be mad at my ex, and y'all could be like, yeah, girl, F him, because, that's what we do. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's an appreciation. It's a gathering of queens who's like have each other back. But then I could really stay in love and realize that the love will always be there, always love. The love I had is still continuing. The love can't never die. And I'm telling you, that one thing, that exercise I did yesterday with my daughter and I shared with y'all, if I could tell y'all the blessings of how the phone rang on so many levels. Like I will explain to you in sexology, the magic of it's not faking it till you make it. Let's take that out of the equation. It's feeling a feeling that makes you feel good. And when you remember something, remember the love that you had for another or a thing or an object or a place. It don't matter if the place didn't love you back. Did that take away from your love? And a lot of it did, and it doesn't have to. Bring that love into your cipher and watch beautiful things manifest. So I love you. I love how you are relentless. We all have our own routes and journey. Yes, ma'am. I just did this. I have to meditate more. Ashe, Delisa. God says, I love learning this because I don't know everything, of course, but some things are just different for all of us. And you know what? I say this. I say that everybody has a route and you have to take it. I'm not forcing it on you to you right in actuality to take mine. I just see things and when folks talk and I see things and I feel things and I go, let's push you a little further. Let's take you out your comfort zone of the healing process. Can we throw you off the path? Could somebody say to you that love you, that be like, I see the path you on, and I'm feeling the path you on, and I understand the path you on, but I think you're ready for another path. I think you're ready for another route. I think you're ready for a deeper understanding. Those are the only people I push. I don't push people that ain't ready. I only push those that are. So even if I get resistance, don't bother me. I see where you are, and I see where you're going. And I know you do, Goddess, and I love that. So it's love. If I ain't love you, you be sitting right where you are. I'll be like, that's a cool place. Stay there. But if you want to excel, then we got to go to new places. And again, before I go, I want you to know that this is not easy for me. I'm from the school of go back, feel all that, go back and change it. But when I started being honest, I was like, wait a second. I did all that journal writing and poems came out and celibacy and all those things. And I, in those 20 years, had the same relationships over and over again in a different kind of way, but the essence was the same. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try this being here now and seeing where that takes me. I'm with that now. And then I'm going to be that holding that vibrational frequency and then creating more that will be akin to it. And then I'm really going to understand conditional love. And then the practice of unconditional love in a different way. And then I'm going to feel that love, even for those that I think that did something to me or not. Because after a while, when you feel a love, you don't even think they did anything to you. You don't even have a blame for them. You don't even feel mad about them anymore. That's truly going. A lot of us are still like, if that mother effer come in my face again, I'm going to spit on him. Well, he better not. Okay, you ain't there yet. I ain't talking about that fake forgiveness. You got to get here. It's funny the way I love somebody that didn't love me the same is it's not even that I forgave them. Forgiveness is not necessary when you have the true love because the love is you. You can't let nobody take your love away. That's a dangerous thing that somebody has the power for you to not love that thing or that place or that person because of experience you had. You loved it, you loved it. Just move on. You loved it, now you want to love some more stuff. Stay in love, y'all. Stay in love. Stay in love. Like in love, we always think in love with somebody else, but stay in the vibrational frequency of love. It's okay. I'll bring you with me. I love you, ladies. Have a Merry Christmas. I will see you again tomorrow. I just wanted to just give you the cheer, but I can't never help it. Like, I'll be saying, I'm just going to be like, hey, here's the place. Here's the food. But nah, when I feel your vibration, I'll be like, you know what? I got a message and I'm going to give it and I'm going to live from it and I'm going to make mistakes and I'm going to fall, but I'm going to get back up again. And we're going to do it together. I love you, queens. I love you very much. Exactly. I, too, have done the celibacy and taken myself out of relationships, claiming to be working on myself. But what did all that actually do for me? I'm not doing any of that again. Ashe, yes, it's deeper. It's not resistance. It's learning a new understanding. Yes, queens. I'm with the newness and taking a different route. I just don't want the inner work I'm doing to be for not, and I got that. You know what? Thank you, Goddess. Love you, Queen. Thank you, Lisa. You know what, Goddess? It wasn't. It wasn't. Because I agree with you. That's what you're hearing. Thank you for verbalizing that. Goddess is right. Who want to hear that all that I've done, it didn't help me? No, it didn't help you. It did not it didn't hurt you. It's getting ready to get ready to get ready. Do you understand? Now, let me go back. I loved meditation and I love the way I learned it and I love what it's doing for me and I will meditate every day. I love the path of yoga. I love the path of sea salt. I love the path of raw foods and oh my God, I loved it. I loved it. But when I want to now love it, that it wasn't trying to get me out of anything, it just felt good. Because if yoga or working out feels good, then you are in a high vibrational frequency. But sometimes for me, those things were to get something. It was to get to a certain place. It's the journey, not the destination. So no, I'm not taking that away because I'm still living that. I love the life the things that I've learned. It preserved me, it keeps me young and beautiful and happy, opened my mind. Oh my God, it was so not a waste. It was so not a waste. I would never say that. But if you're using it just to think you're always healing, then let's move you out of healing into manifestation in a big way. But it wasn't a waste. I thank you. Thank you for clearing that up for me, darling, because that's important. It was not a waste. I don't know what I would look like if I didn't have my vegan vegetarian. There's so much stuff I could question right now that I would not know had I not gone that route. Thank you. We love you so much for sharing, Queen, says LaShonda. Yes, getting ready to get ready. Yes, we give thank you, your messages and your sharing. Thank you, Queens. So yeah, but again, if you took the course, y'all, God is going to actually be teaching in the course. If you took the course, Sexology, or any of my courses in 2019, you would be like, the courses are different. She's breaking it down in a different way. We're focused on it in a different way. I get it. So yes, Delisa said germinate. Negative and positive got to work together. If there's negative but no need to embrace that, just see and manifest from negative. Ashe, I love you so much. Thank you, Delisa. All right, ladies, have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll be back on y'all tomorrow. I love you, ladies. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty. But you're right. When I start my weight loss journey, it was so spiritual. But when I try to go back to that, it doesn't work. It feels so uncomfortable. There you go. There you go. At the time, it was good, right? I feel that too. I do that too, Goddess. There's things I'd be like, well, let me go back to what worked in 20 years ago, 5 years ago, or 5 even minutes ago. I'd be like, ooh, it don't work no more. Because you know why? You grew from that experience. You getting better from using any modality that you used puts you in another place. So now what's going to make you feel better is this new creation. It's just that you all are doing so well, to be honest. And I'm gonna have a class on food because I do feel better when I eat a certain way. Class on movement and yoga because I do feel better when I move a certain way. Baths and sea salts, oh my God, yes. And maybe it'll resonate some with you, maybe it won't. Pick and choose. But oh my God, yes, like I still know that those things work. But I thought that was the path of least resistance. I thought that was the path to this thing that I really wanted to change and never actually changed. I was relying on the tools and not relying on the love or the nowness or that something higher. I thought these tools was it, and I didn't know that there was more to it, and I'm learning that now. All right, Queens, this is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. Love you so much. Ancient African wisdom for the modern sister. Peace and blessings, Queens.